this is me just hanging about on a Saturday afternoon with, perfect hair and a face of makeup. It's what I do. It's just how I look all the time. Okay, no. But I sit around with my hair up in a bun half of the week and can't be bothered, and there's a pretty good reason for that, because at the moment life is tough. Showering is tough. Living normal, tough. I'll show you how I just showered. Or should I say bucketed. Yep, that's right. That's my bucket and that's my little kiddie pool. That's not actually even the normal setup. The normal setup has been moved. That tin little shed there used to live here, but we had to move it because we started working on, would you believe it, a bathroom where our shower will go eventually. So yeah, life's tough and life's different. But the reason for that is because, hang on, we live in a shed. The thing is, it's our shed and we love it. It needs love too, mind you, but that's what this year is for. The year of change. So this will probably be one of my first videos. I've been talking about starting a YouTube channel now for just under a year, and that's because my dad died. And a month before my dad died, I found out I was going to be a grandma. And then when Dad died, I've got a really bad memory, and I wish I had more. People can remember him in such a different way than I can, because their memories are better than mine. And my unborn granddaughter, what if, touch wood, something happened to me? She wouldn't know who I am. So, so I decided to start a YouTube channel, and part of that, I guess, I love the planning part, the researching part, the learning part. So that's partly why it took so long, and I guess partly because life is not always perfect. So yeah. So in my life, I'm happy and I'm in love. As you can see, I don't have walls that are finished, but I'm essentially happy. I'm not perfect. My life isn't perfect, but that's okay. I'm not here to portray a perfect life by any stretch of the imagination. I'm here to make videos for the sake of memories, and for the sake of my granddaughter, and for the sake of enjoying it. I've been enjoying it, and if I can learn something, if I can put something out there, if I can help anyone in any way, then that's a bonus. Otherwise, I'll just keep listening to the sound of my own voice. There are things I want to improve about me. I'm 35 and I've still got a long way to go. There's things I want to learn, there's things I want to try, there's places I want to go, there's goals I'd like to reach, and and some of those things are, I want to get healthier and look after myself. And part of that is losing weight. I'd like to improve my teeth routine, a bit slack in that department. I'd like to be able to grow my nails one day, but that probably won't happen while we're trying to renovate. Plus I'm like a tomboy, plus I'm a biter, and it's just never really pretty, really. I'd like my skin to be better one day. It doesn't help with the birth control that I'm on, but I've never had very nice skin. It's makeup goes a long way from a little bit of a distance. Thanks. I'd like to grow my hair, which I'm currently in the process of doing. I have not dyed my hair for like 14 months, which is a long time for me. which I've got another video in the process of making. I have been a hair dyer for a long time, and I just, you know, box hair dyes, but I don't mean just like normal colours, you know, like the browns and brunettes and blondes and redheads. I'm talking blue and reds and oranges and things like that as well. So I decided to stop and give my hair a break. And coming back from holidays one day, I chopped it to here 14 months ago. So you know, it's come a long way. Pretty happy with it. And it's nice to have healthy hair, and I can't actually believe I'm going to say this, but I'm actually enjoying having natural coloured hair. Can't even get the sentence out. I'm enjoying having natural coloured hair too, but it won't be forever. What are we now? May? In October when I go to Japan, I'm going to give it some colour. Although, last night, I actually thought about putting a little bit of a colour in it. Like, without bleaching, just putting like a bit of a red in it, and it wouldn't hold too much, so it would actually wash out quicker, and hopefully, anyway, I don't know. I was going to do a test strip first. It's been a while. I was going to say I want to strengthen my back, but it's not really a case of want to. I kind of need to. You know, my back struggles in the last couple has struggled in the last couple of years, and it's not like I've had friends who have been stuck in the first story of their apartment because their back is gone and they couldn't get down. It's nothing like that for me, but it's just it went through a real constant niggly stage, and I went to the physio for a while and other bits and pieces, and then it'll be fine for such a long time, and then it will just give way again. So there's things I can do to help that. And I guess I'm hoping that I have already helped it a little bit. And I'll tell you how in a second. Yeah, I've totally made notes and I'm flicking a page. Because I found that the few videos I've tried to make, I've then gone, oh, I wish I had said this. Which will no doubt happen with this as well. But I've got to the point where I've decided that I can't keep being such like a perfectionist because, you know, it can take forever to do anything. Well, which it has, because it's been a long time since I've talked about starting YouTube. But anyway, I want to learn how to cook more healthy and make it more like a more natural thing, like just to use that knowledge in my everyday repertoire as opposed to feeling like I have to go and Google a healthy recipe. And I mean, there's common sense stuff, you know, and I don't mean like don't put less on your plate. I mean like, you know, make healthier versions of things, which I'd like to do. I want to keep studying Japanese. I've studied Japanese, but it was so broken, and I want to keep studying it so that I feel like I can actually say the sentence, I can speak Japanese. Because at the moment, I feel like I can say, I can speak a little bit of Japanese, like enough to get by, which me and my husband did get by in Japan, but I'd like to be able to say, I can speak it. You know, I just like learning. I want to learn bush skills. I want to be more organised. I want to do more and go places, but then, you know, that includes leaving where you live, and I kind of really love where I live. I live in the bush, so it's pretty peaceful, and I have my cat, my dog, my husband, and kangaroos, and the cat and dog have just decided to fight. So anyway, there's a lot in my brain. I don't know. I want to read more. I want to learn more about the human body. I want to learn more about geography, which I studied, and weather. I don't know why. I'm really obsessed with weather at the moment. And mushrooms too, but that's that's not learning orientated. I just really love them. So yeah. Problem is, you can't do everything at once. I'd love to, but it would mean an endless source of money and, you know, quitting my job, which I cannot do one without the other. So last year after my dad died, I started the process, a very slow process of losing weight. This time last year, and don't get me wrong, I still got some stuff, I was 10 kilos heavier. So last July, I obviously was grieving quite heavily. but I lost a lot of weight really quickly. Like I went really hard, and then a month or two after that, I just kind of went, all right, stop, and I started the slow process of losing weight, not intensive, like not working out every single day and not working out for an hour a day or anything like that. Not in the slightest. I cut my portion sizes down. I ate less crap. Um, and I started tracking it on Instagram. So you can look for me, Ebony's Ebony. I'm so new at this. I'm sure it'll get like better and more natural and stuff. You know, at Ebony's Ebony. Yo, what? Nah. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Yeah. So I just started making it part of my life. I didn't completely cut foods out. Like I still had carbs, but I just had a lot less of them than I used to. I didn't have a big meal and a couple of pieces of bread. I didn't have rice for dinner and pasta for lunch, and I just started being smarter about it. And literally just bit by bit, if it was 100 grams or 500 grams in a day, and then I would put some weight back on, and then I would lose it again. And all I'm doing really is walking on a treadmill at the moment and walking around the bush. And incidentally, any other exercise, like housework or I'm a volunteer firefighter, so I'll get call outs to go to fires. Obviously, some seasons are worse than others. Yeah, I just started making it part of my life. And I guess because I was recording it every day, it definitely makes you think about it more frequently and more often. But then I don't feel guilty either if I eat something bad and I put it up. I don't go, oh, I better not show people that I ate that, because I'm supposed to be good. No, I'm supposed to be human. That's the be all and end all. So besides the losing weight thing, which has obviously been huge, my husband and I, we live in a shed. It's like an American style barn shaped shed that you saw, and it's a livable dwelling. It is. It was all approved and stuff when we got here, and now we just have to make it a home. So it doesn't actually have a bathroom. My husband and I use like our showers at work sometimes, and other times we use our bucket here. So obviously we can stay clean and hygienic. But life, yeah, it isn't normal. Like the last 2 mornings, I've been caught on the toilet, trying to do my business in the rain. Totally a sentence I thought I would say in my lifetime that didn't involve camping. So yeah, it's been a big couple months with that, because we're just starting the process of, oh look out, she's putting the notes away, getting contractors and making really solid choices for things that we want around the house, and then a contractor will come along and go, but what about this? And we go, oh god. Like we wanted an electric oven, like a big 900 one. Turns out we don't have enough amps, or as I call them, ampergies, stuff like that. It's been really tough on the two of us. It's been a hard week. There's been some emotional stuff, like family stuff, and that's kind of hit me for six a bit. And then on top of that, we've got contractors, and I feel like I'm not taking in exactly what they're saying. Like I don't understand exactly what they're saying, and then I'll say it to my husband, and he gets frustrated because he thinks that they're crazy. Like, what are they talking about? And I'm like, no, I think it's me. And then we get the contractors here, and it's not that bad, and it's just and it's more money than we thought. We were totally underestimated. Yep, that's a word. We underestimated how much it would, like, things cost, which, it's not the worst thing in the world, but it just puts a mental spanner in the works as well, I guess. So, and I guess, like, with us kind of arguing about that stuff, and then this emotional family business, it's just been a tough week. I struggled to concentrate at work, which is tough because there's so much to do. So yeah, maybe tomorrow I should give a tour, and I'll tack that onto the end of this video, and then you'll have a better idea of what what we're dealing with from scratch. I'll obviously make videos later showing the progression of what things like when it started, you know, but just for now, I'll just put it out there. So at the moment we've booked in a builder to do some stuff for us. We've booked in our plumber. We've booked in, and both of those two are working on our roof plumbing. We're getting quotes from electricians and we're getting quotes from window people. Hang on, I'm just checking the whiteboard because I've totally got a whiteboard that has like, I can't zoom in on my reverse camera. I'm an idiot. Anyway, so my whiteboard's got like a whole list of dates and things and names and people of who we're going with and the like. So, yeah, that's totally even. Good job. Maybe. What else have we got? Oh, we're trying to. We just measured like our kitchen bench roughly this morning, so we could give a friend of ours like the sizes, so that we can figure out how much a stone bench top is going to be, because I'm not the most ladylike of person, and especially with a knife. Chop chop. Kitchen colours, kitchen materials, you know, kitchen design, like pantry, but then you need a spot for your microwave in there and things like that. It's just getting to these like finer details. And then 2 weeks ago we went window shopping and window shopping. Like legit. We actually went local to look for someone who can supply our windows, and then we went window shopping for appliances. You know, so like a fireplace, a dishwasher, a fridge. Dex, are you okay? Is there a roo? Was that you, or was that the roo grumbling? Okay, we'll check. Yeah, there's a few other things. I can't think of for the life of me what they were. Oh, a range hood. Oh, I've already said it. And an oven. The idea though is that we're going to try and go back for the sales, the end of financial year sales, which we've never done before. And it's all, I'm 35. It's been on my list, you know, oh, I'm going to snag a bargain. But now we've got like legit stuff we need to snag a bargain with. So yeah, that will be exciting. I guess the tough part is it's just that because we live in our shed and we've tried to keep it really minimal in here, because when we start renovating, you don't want to have to keep moving stuff around. Like, oh, we've got to work on the kitchen corner. Oh, wait, we've got to get all this crap out of the kitchen corner. So I'll have to figure out places to store that. But I don't know. It's fun. It's been, it's fun. Look at me going, oh, it's fun. It's fun. It's not all fun. Okay. We are going owner builder, and it's been stressful this week, and I feel like there'll be more stress to come. And you know, there's so many layers of things we don't fully understand, and we're going to have to clue ourselves up on with the assistance of the people that we're like hiring to help us and things like that. So yeah, that's me this week, I guess. I don't know if I find any like funny pictures that I've taken over the week. I tend to overuse my camera, and I quite often have to clear it out and things. Going to Victoria next week. My husband and I are travelling for my daughter's 21st birthday, which I'm excited about. Not only that she's 21 and we did an amazing job, but to see my granddaughter and to see my daughter's other half and my brother and his missus and the kids and my mum, and my husband's parents are coming over, and to see some friends, and have a break from work. And oh, look at my apparently pretty nice straight hair. Look at that, it's all fluffed everywhere now. Have a break from work and maybe house stuff for a week, because I just feel like it's non-stop googling this and googling that and researching this, and I've still got to like do some stair research today, so you know, we need those too. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the break and the laughs and the baby cuddles. My little Luna. My little unicorn. Yeah, my granddaughter's name's Luna. Cop that for an awesome name. Yeah, I totally love that name. So yeah, I think I might shut up now. It's probably going to be forever already, and I'm hopeless at that. But that's okay, because it's my videos for me and my family and my friends, and for anyone else who wants to watch, that's their choice, I guess. So yeah, subscribe if you want total random. Oh, I wonder if it'll pick this thumbnail. Let me see if I can hold it long enough. Good. When you upload into YouTube, it shows you 3 different options to put a thumbnail for your photo. You can put your own one, but sometimes if they're cute enough, you're like, yeah, that's fine, that'll do. So yeah. Okay, bye.